a hydroponic organic farm on our campus that kids can not only work at, but also every one of our classes rotate through the farm and they engage the farm in a project that ties into their curriculum what they're learning in the classroom as well as what's happening down at the farm.
Everything we grow is soilless. The water is doing all the work, carrying all the nutrients. Right now, everything you can see we're growing is lettuces. So we're teaching a class basically introducing kids to hydroponic gardening. Gardening and agriculture was all done. You put the seed in the dirt, you wait for it to grow up. And we're now able to grow, as you can see, in the middle of the winter. We're growing a crop of lettuce, but we're controlling the environment, we're controlling the nutrients. This is kind of the wave of the future where you can produce more than one crop a year in a particular place. So we can, every roughly 60, 75 days, we're growing a new crop and rotating it out.
So we are an agriculture technology company and we build farms like this, and so we're putting systems like this into schools and hospitals. And so what we're really looking at is bringing the Adventist health message in a really tangible way that we think can have a big impact on people's lives. Where we want to start is with some of these school farms, and then we're currently working on developing some larger hospital farms. And so what we can do is we have kids that have been here for a year. You know, they're a senior, they're graduating, and then potentially when we have that hospital farm going or a community farm going that's much larger scale here in a year or two, we can then hire those kids and bring them into those jobs.
So far I've taken them down there and have asked them to just identify relationships that you could put math numbers to or graphs to, just so that they become aware that you can look at anything and find a connection to math.
I've taken my chemistry kids down there and we're looking at what questions, scientific questions, could they answer on the farm, and rather than just let's go do an experiment for the sake of an experiment, actually what can they do that will help the farm operation. And so I've got some kids that are wanting to experiment with how much light or how long the light would be that would be optimal. I've got one group that's going to be looking at what's the effect on pH and on temperature.
My words of wisdom would probably be, let's not be afraid of letting go of the day-to-day learning. The day-to-day learning will take care of itself if we allow the kids to explore.
So project-based learning for me, I love the fact that it's hands-on. It's also trying to struggle through it and figure it out without necessarily knowing the formula by rote. It helps me to grow and to learn to do things differently.
As I said, it's helping me with my working skills. Also trying to figure out how I can solve a problem.
The shift we have made here at Upper Columbia Academy to a more project-based model of instruction, more of a competency-based instead of a time-based model of education, has really begun to transform what we're doing here. And I would encourage other schools, other teachers to give this a try, because I believe that although there are challenges and there are pitfalls, I believe that if done through a collaborative manner, where you engage your staff, you engage your stakeholders, it can truly transform your school into what we're trying to accomplish for education in the 21st century.